What's up YouTube, Jordan here, back with another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle for you guys. Today I have another 3 versus 3, and I'm actually facing another Japanese individual. It's just a coincidence, has nothing to do with my username. Just bear that in mind. And I know you guys like full battles better, but all I had time to record today was a 3v3, so that's what I got for you. Although I do have some good 6v6 coming up, some good full battles coming up. Besides, I do like 3v3 sometimes. I think it adds a nice little element of surprise that 6 vs 6 really doesn't have. Doesn't have that guessing factor. So yeah, my opponent opens with Gyarados. I'm licking my chops because my Rotom is a special attacker. It's not a defensive Rotom. But my opponent wises up, withdraws, and throws out Lantern. So my Thunder does nothing. So now I'm using Shadow Ball just to do a little bit of damage. And I'm getting hit with a Volt Switch right there. So out comes Lantern, and I don't really mind this scenario because now I'm seeing all 3 of my opponent's Pokemon, only with my Rotom being out, so that's kind of cool. My opponent uses Swords Dance for the Garchomp to rise that attack power, and I'm using Hydro Pump. And at this point I'm kind of fine with what my Rotom has done here. I know I'm going to get knocked out by this Outrage. Just because, you know, I did do damage to 2 Pokemon, and I've gotten to see all 3 of my opponent's Pokemon. So at this point, I kind of like the position that I'm in. So now I bring out my Kangaskhan, and I Mega Evolve into Mega Kangaskhan. And out comes the kid out of the pouch, which I always love. It's so enjoyable. And now I'm using Fake Out. And my opponent does have not only Rough Skin, but a Rocky Helmet attached to the Garchomp, so that kind of sucks. So now I'm taking 2 points of damage 2 separate times because this is Mega Kangaskhan. So I took quite a bit of damage just from attacking, but you know, I'm still kind of fine with it. My opponent's Garchomp is now confused, and I'm knocking out with the Sucker Punch. Once again, getting hit with Rough Skin and Rocky Helmet. But once again, I'm kind of fine with that, just because I do have Sucker Punch, which I'm just going to continue to use until, you know, my opponent readies an attack, just so I can get a little bit more damage off with my Kangaskhan. And luckily my opponent readies an attack right away, and I'm able to use Sucker Punch. And it takes this Gyarados down to half HP, so I'm perfectly fine with that. And now I'm getting knocked out by the Waterfall. And now the stage is totally set for my beautiful Nidoking. There he is. So now I'm knocking out with Poison Jab. My Nidoking's pretty fast, so I knew I wasn't going to have any problems there. And now out comes the Lantern, and without any hesitation at all, I'm like, Earthquake, baby. Let's do this. Let's knock this thing out. And sure enough, I do. And that is the battle. My Nidoking didn't even take 1 attack, so that's pretty sweet. So yeah, as you guys can see, I'm working with a lot of different Pokemon, trying to really establish a bunch of different teams, and really try to get a whole lot better at the online game, competitive game. And I think I'm doing a pretty good job so far with the limited time that I have. Hope you guys enjoyed. Jordan, out.